Too nice to do this. Just finished the so-called, some people call it shadowing and stuff. And I'm going to continue tomorrow. Sorry, forgot to take video of me airbrushing because I'm too overwhelmed and very enthusiastic in starting the airbrush for this tool. So I will start some sub-assembly. Some need masking. Very sorry, I forgot to take videos of me airbrushing these parts. Actually, I've done most of them. Okay, most are being airbrushed according to the colors that I detected. Okay, and some need masking. Okay, for example. This part, okay, this part I need this portion, the inner portion will be dark iron. I'll need to do some masking and paint the dark iron, and some of the parts I will do some sub-assembly so that I can go for panel lining and matte top coat and decals. Let's go to the next step. Alright, gonna start my sub-assembly. So it looks good actually. Then the rest of the parts, I still haven't finished the leg, okay, because I will need to do some masking. Then this side have to be dark iron. Okay, I haven't do airbrush dark iron. I will do some masking later. So tomorrow I will do the dark iron airbrush and the inside also. Same thing for the inside. Dark iron. Okay, then let's proceed to the top coat. Okay, today we need to work on panel lining and also the decal. Okay, the decal, we'll start with the decal first. The decal is a bit tricky. Let me zoom in first. Okay, why I say it's tricky? Okay, because it's using dry transfer. Okay, so dry transfer is very delicate. You need to get a plastic, so-called a plastic stick lah, just to rub it onto the part itself. And you have to be careful because you see there are some cracks here, but luckily I'm going to do some weathering, so the cracks is fine. Okay, so we have to be careful on this. And if you look at it, how I do it, I have a blue tack here, hold the part on, then rub onto the part itself. So let me show you the second part. This is the example of the first part. Okay, then the second part, hold it firmly. Okay, so try to be exact, near exact. Okay, so you start with the tool, and you scrape thoroughly. It comes off. Okay, so this is called dry transfer. Actually, it's not as good as wet transfer. Wet transfer is easier. You can still maneuver, but for this one, right, once it goes on, right, that's it already. So you have to be very careful. Okay, that's the problem with old kits. But if you want to use third-party decal, also can. You can find it a water decal. For me, I just use what I have. Okay, look fine. This one is a bit offset, but it's fine. This is also the first time I do. It's a long time since I do dry transfer. So I will do some weathering on this side. 25, 25. Actually, I don't quite like this, so why don't I? So this is how dry transfer is done. So yeah, if you look at it, it's quite tough, so you can't really remove it easily. Okay, so it's quite good in a way, but it's not good in a sense that you can't maneuver like water decal. I think I'm going to use water decals instead. I think the old decal are a bit too old. So we use a 600 grit sanding block, right? Just gently sand in circles to sand off the decals, the dry transfer decals. Okay, and we will also need this mark setter. Okay, this is to hold the decal on. Okay, so first thing we need to take out our decal. Okay, old decal, adios. Okay. This is a new decal. Okay, this decal is designed by G Rework from Korea. It's for my Zaku 2 but it's okay, I can still buy. This is an extra piece. So first thing I want is this which one? Okay, maybe this Xion logo. Okay, let's see whether it fits. So use a pen knife and cut this. This designer is quite good. They have a protective layer to protect the decal. Because as time goes by, right, decal will become yellowish. Okay, and get this one. Tweezer. Okay, put it in this tray itself. Okay, make sure both sides is wet, and leave it there, I think, for at least a minute. Okay, now the decal is coming out, so you get the mark setter. Okay, just do it here. Carefully take the decal. Can use your finger or anything. It's up to you if your finger is delicate. Okay, so once it's on, you still have some time to position because there's some water there. Okay, then after that, slowly roll it slowly. Okay, please be careful because there's one time I roll too hard and it come off. Okay, so it's done. Right, water transfer actually is quite easy. So I'll throw the dry transfer aside. I use this water transfer instead. Okay. Okay. Applying panel line. We'll use the Tamiya panel line accent color. Okay, this is black. And it's very simple. We have the groove already carved in when we do scribing. just have to tap one point and it will flow. Another point, it will flow. It's very easy. Right? You see how it flows. Okay, I'll show you on another piece. Okay, do see carefully. Okay, when I tap, see, the dark part just flows in to the groove. So it's not difficult. Once you tap this sharp point onto the groove, right, the enamel paint will just flow through. Okay. Next, we need to use animal thinner. I put it in this bottle, pump bottle. Okay. Tap the cotton bud, animal thinner. Okay. And let dry, not too wet. Okay. If you see at this point, go against the groove. Don't go into the groove. This way. So it's gone already. Right? Very simple cleaning up. Same thing for this. Very easy. Okay, so we'll carry on with the rest. Okay, I will do some dry brushing for this part of the foot. Okay, I will use the Citadel lip bletcher. This is the base color, so the silver is quite thick. So as you know, dry brushing means you dab the paint on the brush, and on a piece of paper towel, just keep rubbing until it's very dry. Okay, then you start to just dry brush against the grain. Okay, gently. So long you can see the shape of the 3D printing parts, that's enough. In the center, I'll use copper paint for that. Okay, dry brush this part and the second leg. Thing I want to do will be to paint this part gold. So I'll be using the AK True Metal gold version. Push out a bit. Then we just have to use a brush. Not too much. Just bit by bit. Enamel thinner to clean oil paint away, so we put some enamel thinner on this tray. Okay, use a cotton bud. Okay, with the enamel, and just wipe it off. Wipe the excess, those that you do not want. Because your base is lacquer, so this so-called oil or enamel will not eat into the lacquer, so we can clean it easily. So I have to move it this way so I can see. Okay, so that is how it's done. Okay. So next we are using True Metal copper. Same thing from AK True Metal. Okay, I will be painting the copper pipes using the same brush that I washed. From this just paint it through. Okay, then you see the copper pipes. Okay. Okay, so this is how it looks like. I will carry on with the rest. Now I need to do some minor paint touch up for this MS09 machine gun. So the first one I want to use will be this gold color. Okay, I'm using the Citadel Retributor Armor Gold. Okay, so this gold is quite nice. It's near there. Once you paint it on, it will look nice. Okay, so there's a few portions. This part, I want it gold. Okay. Okay, so this is what I want. Now I'll do some weathering washes. Okay, next for the wash, I need to position this weapon on this stick itself first, because I need to wash the whole weapon. And for the wash, I will use Citadel Nulling Oil. It will turn out matte, okay, after the wash. Okay, so the wash is very simple. You use a fairly thick brush, dip a lot, then just go through the whole weapon. Okay, just dip a lot. Then we leave it to dry. Okay, once it dry, you will see a difference. Okay, I just dry this with a hair dryer. Actually, surprisingly, the outcome looks very good. Okay, actually I think it's better to touch up a bit, dry brush a bit to highlight the metal edges. So this is what I wanted. Okay, okay. A weathered
weapon. Alright.